Y'all wanted the real, so here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tam here with Laugh and Grow with Tam, and on my channel I help you grow with real talk and a side of laughter. All right, y'all. So what do you do? What do you do when you are pulled in every single direction? When you are exhausted beyond exhaustion? When you are scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to finances? When you literally are pouring from an empty cup? When you have done all you can? I know the song says after you've done all you can, you just stand. But I don't have the strength to stand. So what do we do? What do we do? Let's talk about it, because at the end of the day, y'all, like I have no words to articulate what I'm feeling right now. I have no words. When I tell y'all that God is stretching me, I'm going to do my best to get through this video without crying. When I tell y'all God is stretching me, he is stretching me. Right before I press record, I was literally fighting this little joker right here to go to sleep. And with the strength that I have left from the day. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining by any stretch of the imagination concerning my life. I am blessed. Okay? I am blessed. I am blessed to be able to say that I am my own boss. I am blessed to have the things that I have. I have a home. I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on my back. I have food on my table. It may not be the food I always want, but it's on my table. I have a beautiful family. I have a loving, caring husband who supplies all the financial needs for this household. I'm blessed. But two things can be true at the same time. And the truth of the matter is, yes, I'm blessed, but I'm also stressed. And I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. If you don't know what a buck means, I'm just saying I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it real, okay? I'm this close to just throwing in the towel. And when I tell y'all, quitting everything and just being a stay-at-home mom sounds very promising right now. But then I remember being a stay-at-home mom, and a stay-at-home mom is just as stressful as what I'm doing now. So then I'm just kind of like, do I really want to do that? The responsibilities of life are weighing on me. And I told God I was going to be obedient, and I was going to continue to talk on my channel. I was going to continue to use my platform to his glory. But it's been hard. It's been hard. And I got criticized in the past for constantly talking about my channel. But I don't care anymore. Criticize all you want to. It's my truth. It's my reality. It's how I feel. I am hurting because I am doing what God is telling me to do. I am talking on these videos, and I'm getting here, and I'm looking, and each video I put out, less and less people are seeing it. And that hurts. Then on top of that, I am burnt out in all areas in which I serve. You may or may not know this. I run a business. Obviously, I talk about being my own boss. But my business is not just a business. It's a nonprofit. And we provide educational services for children who may or may not be struggling, but we definitely target children who are struggling academically. So what I do is not to be taken lightly, right? We run a micro school. We run educational consulting. We do after school tutoring. We do everything. We're in the process of trying to get grants and money. And some of the discrimination that we have experienced just from being young Black women, and when I say we, I'm talking about myself and my best friend, it's crazy. You add that on top of the fact that we have been done wrong by so many people who have come in and out of our facility, who have come in and gotten our students, our babies attached to them, and then they just abandon us. We have had people come work for us and take advantage of our good hearts. We have had so many crazy things happen. And this year was wild, right? Because number one, start out the school year pregnant, went on maternity leave in October, came back in January, hit the ground running. So much needed to be done. And my best friend Anna, she held it down. Like, she did everything while I was gone. And we both have dual roles. We operate as the directors and also as the teachers. So it's a lot. But then on top of that, you add ministry. There's a lot being asked upon me in ministry. God is calling me to a higher place. I'm being stretched. When I say I'm being stretched, imagine a rubber band and you pulling it to as far as it can go. Like, I am being stretched. And God is calling me higher. And so the demand on me is higher. And I'm just like, Lord, I don't have nothing else to give. And then, of course, the most important thing of all the things I mentioned, my family. Y'all, my husband is so stressed out with his job. It is weighing on us as a family. He's been working and home with the baby because he works from home, and it's just gotten to be too much for him. And then on the days where I have the baby at work, I literally can't get work done. When he was younger, we were able to, but like now it's okay. He's staying up a little bit longer. He wants to play. He's picky about when he want to eat and sleep. It's just all the things. And it's like, okay, I can't just lay him in his car seat anymore. Like, he wants to get up. He wants to crawl. So it is hard for me to do what I need to do. But I also understand that my husband, he bringing in the coin. So he got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? He don't work, but we literally don't eat. And so it's like, okay, Lord. I have my boys who are growing and maturing, and while they don't need as much attention as far as like me doing stuff for them, they still require a lot. And so we're in this season of life of juggling what it means to go from 2 kids to 3 kids. And we are, simply put, exhausted. I said all of that to say, I would be lying to y'all if I said that I'm okay. Because I'm not. In the grand scheme of things, I'm going to be okay. We know that because of the God that we serve, the God that I serve. I'm careful on this platform not to do too much, because in doing too much, you have to be prepared for the naysayers and the people who want to comment on your pain and your hurt and your frustration. And sometimes certain situations are just too sensitive to have people spew out negativity. But I say these things because I know that I'm saying it because it's going to help someone. One of the things I like to practice, and I'm practicing this right here with you all right now. One of the things that I like to practice is, here's all the things that's bothering me, but here are all the positives. So let's walk this thing back. Views. Yes, my views are decreasing rapidly. But the comments that I'm getting are blowing my mind. People are commenting saying, I needed to hear this today. I was just thinking about that before I clicked on your video. Wow. I have been praying for this answer. I feel like you see me. I watched this video and I feel like you know exactly what I'm going through. And that is what's making me keep going. So thank you for commenting. If you're one that says, I'm not normally a commenter, thank you for taking time to do something you don't normally do. If you're one that doesn't comment, comment. I want to hear what you have to say. It is motivating me to stay on the path. When it comes to being stretched thin in ministry, it's a beautiful stretching. And while I'm tired and while I'm exhausted, God is doing a great thing in me. I feel it bubbling up on the inside of me. I am maturing to a place I have never been spiritually in my life. And I can feel it. I am growing. I am forgiving. I am learning. I'm walking in a place of newness I've never experienced before. When it comes to my husband being stretched and stressed and all of that, I am watching the man I married transform into a leader that he never knew he could be, but the leader I always knew he could be. And that is beautiful to watch. And while I hate watching my husband be stressed out, I do not like seeing my husband stressed. My husband is literally one of my heroes because he literally, I always say this, we joke about it, I really feel like he can do anything. I have watched this man figure out how to do things he's never done before in his life. Take this channel, for instance. The editing lately has been real light because life has been going on. But if you go back and check out his videos, dude can edit. He taught himself how to do it. Nobody taught him. He just figured it out. He is extremely talented. And so watching him transform into a strong, confident leader has been beautiful to watch. When it comes to transitioning from 2 to 3 kids and the pressure with that, all I can say is I'm grateful for my babies. Because one of the things that anxiety has had a chokehold with me on is concerning the safety of my kids. And I used to literally go to bed every night scared that my children weren't going to wake up. I would literally freak out when my children were in my presence because I was like, what if something happens to them? And what I can say is that every anxiety, every fear that I've had concerning my kids, God has eradicated. God has given me purpose and assignment when it comes to how I pray over their life. And while things aren't perfect, and yes, things happen, my children get sick, they have bad days, they are protected and covered in the blood of Jesus. So I'm grateful. And last but not least, when it comes to my business and being an entrepreneur and the stress that comes with that, one thing my friend said to me, a sister of mine who I love dearly, she actually has a channel here on YouTube called Writing from the Wall of My Heart. Shout out to you, sis. One of the things she said to me, that sometimes you can have a blessing that feels like a burden. And that is what my business has always felt like to me. I feel blessed that I'm able to run this business. This literally was a dream of mine that I never knew would actually come true. And it did. I'm blessed to be able to be my own boss. I'm blessed that people see what we're doing and trust us enough to send their kids and their money for our services. I'm blessed. And while it is a lot going on, God has kept us through every single storm. And every single person that has come through and has done us wrong, God has the vengeance. God's vengeance is better than it. God is good. That's all I can say. So I'm sharing this with you all and literally allowing you into the space as I process, because we can get so frustrated sometimes at life and what's going on that we forget the God that we serve. We forget the good things. Gratitude is the best attitude. I'm telling you. All I'm doing right now, and you guys can literally see me practicing this as I'm recording. This is not like, I didn't know how this video was. I just knew I was going to get on here and talk. But God is so good that when you start thinking of his goodness, when you start thinking of his goodness and all that he's done for you, all the things that's happening. Yeah, it may not be what you wanted to look like right now. It may not be what you thought it was going to be. It may be frustrating right now. But when you think of the goodness of God, what's the song say? All my life, you have been faithful. And all my life, you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I'm going to stop right there. But I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here, supporting me. And you guys get to watch me walk this thing out. I am literally practicing what I am trying to preach, if you will. I start off this video feeling one way, but when I start thinking about, yeah, it's not how I want it to be, but God, it can be so much worse. I feel better already just by talking to y'all about this. So thank y'all for listening to my TED Talk. Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all dearly. Keep watching, keep supporting, and comment below. Let me know what topics you want me to tackle. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.